Welcome back to World-Beater Wrestling. Today we are going through the ankle lock. One of the biggest gripes I have with how I see a lot of ankle locks applied is actually to do with the grip. So I'll show you the most simple way to snag an ankle lock and then just a fancy way into it. So when your opponent's on your stomach, that's going to be the easiest way, and you have access to the ankle in this position. The double wrist lock is the grip we want. So anytime you're going to lock any sort of limb, leg, arm, a double wrist lock is generally the way to go. You want to have one arm around the limb, one hand on top of the limb. So in this situation, we want to go for the toe. The toe is a much more controlling position than hooking the heel or the middle of the foot. And then we just want to latch onto our own wrist. So we've got that double wrist lock there. Now you'll notice that I'm turning the ankle in. The reason why we do in and not out is because you get far more range of motion with turning it in. Remember, this is a performance. So by having this sort of range of motion, we can show a more performative side. When we go the other way, that's about all we get before it becomes really tight. So look, either way is going to work, but by doing it this way, we can put more into the hold. When you're locking it on, we want to make sure that we get that double wrist lock, but then we also want to bring the ankle up high. By doing this, we can keep it pinned to the chest. This way we're not having to bend over. We've got a nice tall posture. Their knees off the mat. They're pretty well trapped in this position. Now the way we're going to go through is from a reverse drop toe hold. So we do this from a waist lock. Anytime you get taken in a waist lock in this position, their ankles are free for the taking. First I have to get rid of this hold. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to target the left ankle. So I'm going to look at the left wrist. First thing I'm going to do, using a C grip, I'm going to hook in there. My left arm can simply go between the two bodies, and then I want to use a hip hinge to break that grip away. As soon as I create that space, this now allows me to target the leg. So I'm going to break away. I'm going to keep my right leg between my opponent's two legs, and my left leg is going to come around the back of the knee joint. So this is a reverse drop toe hold. It's the opposite to a conventional drop toe hold. Once I get into this position, I'm going to come up, snag that same grip, and I'm using my left knee to keep my opponent pinned down. Obviously I'm not lifting the ankle this time, but because I've pinned them down and I'm seated, I can still get that good chest lock and turn in from there.
If you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button, spread the word, and if you have any questions or requests for World-Beater Wrestling, don't be afraid to comment below.